Ooh. Good morning and welcome. Alright. So I haven't really been on live a lot since I've been back from Iceland. And I haven't really shared a lot of stuff, but it has been a very interesting time back to say the least. But I was just going through some old journals and writings, right? And this particular journal entry hit my spirit. Learn how to enjoy the journey of the process without succumbing to the pressure of the result. I wrote that. And I said, and sometimes I don't know what makes us go back and read things, right? But the timing of that, rereading it now, can't be any more perfect. Learn how to enjoy the journey of your search without succumbing to the pressure of the results. That's a heavy word. And I wrote that and I'm like, me. So it got me to think how much of the process of the journey have I missed out on, right? And a lot of times when we think about the process of in a journey or a process in anything, how much of us are so focused just on the process that we miss the beauty of those little things that make the process, the little nuances, the little intricate details that make the process. And it hurt me because I missed out on, not missed out on a lot of things, but in that journey of the process, I missed out on the little bit of gifts, the little things that cause that journey in the end result to be the beautiful promise, right? And a lot of times we miss out on the little things. Not saying we miss out on the little things. I mean miss out on little things by not taking the time to see those little things that make the journey worth it and make that end promise worth it. And a lot of times for me, I own the statement that I missed out on the building of little relationships or networks that expand out and continue to expand out while working the process in the journey, right? And then enjoying that process. So when we are focused on the process, are we so focused just on the process and getting to that end result that we're putting pressure on ourselves to get that result, and the pressure is causing us to subconsciously isolate ourselves, and then are we missing out on those little things that make it the journey of that process beautiful? So when I read that journal entry and I saw, enjoy the journey of your search without succumbing to the pressure of the result. It's a heavy line. And I wonder how many people, miss out on that journey, miss out on the little things that are we miss out that turn out to be big gifts because we're so focused on that result. And then we put pressure on ourselves because then we see that's the result we want, that's the result we want, and then it puts pressure on us, and then when we put pressure on us, we, then start becoming anxious, and then it starts reeling other, things then anxiety forces us away, and sometimes then the anxiety, like the end result, decides to, sorry, my light went out. The end result then forces us to necessarily to compare ourselves to other people in their process and their journey, right? So how many of us are missing out because, we're missing the journey, like those little things that make the process, and the little things that end up making the journey beautiful and the end result greater is because of those little gifts that we have, that we share, we're supposed to share, but we don't, right? So think about it. How many things that we have accomplished, but it has felt lonely, right? Because maybe our pressure we put on ourselves has caused us to push people away, right? How much pressure do you put on yourself just trying to get to a result and not enjoy the building in the process, the building in the journey, and the building in that journey's process to get to that result? Like, how many people have we missed celebrating that helped us get to that result, or was a very vital piece in our lives for staying in the process and in the journey and not allow us to give up, or was always there, always supported us, always was just that constant support. And those little things are gifts. Like, or how often have we cut our own growth? And what do I mean by that? How often have we not celebrated our own growth in the process, right? To the journey. Like, how often have we sat and we're like, let me own this statement. I'll give you an example. The big thing for me after I walked out this previous domestic violence relationship was I wanted to be healed, right? I wanted to be healed. I want to be healed. So, a lot of times I have taken time out to enjoy peace, because once chaos is out, you're able to breathe and really relax, right? So that was my focus, is breathing, relax, heal. But, and taking time to write. Community and fellowship is healing, right? Being amongst people that, that have been there in the toughest and have been there for you and have always said, I'm always by you, have never walked away when they're hard. I realized that I haven't really celebrated them, right? I really, haven't celebrated them, and I haven't been around those people. And that's part of the gifting in the journey of the search of healing, is that sometimes healing is with people. So that's just one example, right? But I think what I wrote, I don't know why I wrote that, but I think that it's an important piece, and I feel like society, we forget as a whole in society that we don't enjoy enough of the journey and enjoy the process. I think we are so focused on getting to the result, and that becomes the pressure and the identity in which we take on for a while until we get to that result. We don't celebrate enough the people that stand alongside us, stood in the gap, prayed for us in that journey. That's also a gift. But we also don't celebrate us, right? We don't celebrate ourselves enough to see our growth, because growth is a part of the process. We don't celebrate the little things that we have accomplished to get to that result. You know what I mean? The pressure forces us to compare that result. The getting to that result causes the pressure. Like, we succumb to the pressure, and then we sometimes succumb to the pressure, and then we end up comparing because we want to get there, but we don't celebrate just the steps that we've taken to, to walk towards that result. Just to walk in the journey, in the process. Each step that we take is the step better, right? And we don't celebrate that. We're just so focused, like I should say, let me own that statement. I feel like I sometimes is just so focused on the result that I don't take the time to just appreciate the search of the process, right? And I don't know what made me, as I said, I don't know what made me go back to read certain things, but I saw that journal entry and I was like, it's a heavy line. Enjoy the process of your journey without succumbing to the pressure of the result. Something to think about on this Thursday. So just wanted to hop on here and share. That's it. Hope you all have a good day.